car and then reports where she is. She follows Nick around on walks. Are commenting, people who I remember from this Reddit commenting, oh my gosh, I can't believe that she lets him walk on that street by himself. Let's go to that one. Let's go to that one and talk about having your priorities all messed up. Let's take a little trip down this road. This person is more concerned with the fact that, and I'm going to show you a map of where Nick was walking. Do you know how I have that? How I have that map? Because Jessie, her screen name is Jessie, she was following Nick around, and then she was posting it in this group, and she provided a map of where he was walking. So I'm going to show you how close he was to home, okay? So this person is more interested in why Nick was walking by himself than the fact that they are stalking Susan, and you shouldn't know where he was walking at all. Like, you shouldn't even know that. But your concern is that he was walking a little bit away from the house by himself. That's your concern. And then that person says, I don't want to give Jessie away, so I would never say anything about it in her live, but do better. Telling Susan to do better while commenting on a post that is clearly showing how Susan is being stalked. In fact, let's take a look at that post. As a matter of fact, where is that one? Here we go. Jessie. Here is where I saw him. Cars are always up and down this road, she says. Now, I would like for you guys to swipe over, and take a look at that little gold mark right there, okay? That's where Nick lives. All right? That street right there. That Jessie was so kind enough. She was kind enough to put a little line there for you guys to see it and an arrow. That's the street he was walking on, okay? See how close he is to his house? All right? So all I'm saying is that they are more concerned with the fact that a grown man is taking a walk by himself than the fact that this person thinks it's okay to follow Susan around and then report back to this group of people who are just sitting there saying and doing nothing about it. Just watching this unfold, watching Susan get stalked in this group that they know Galena is running. People who are calling me liars, people have called me liars. Okay. Sitting there knowing that Galena is running a group that is stalking Susan out in the open, but I'm lying about it. I'm just lying about it being Galena. I just don't want to accept that it's not Galena. I cannot tell you how many people have said this to me. It has been like a chorus. You know why? Because she poisons people's minds with lies, and then they spread. And then and she scapegoats everyone around her.
I'm back.
And people believe it. But I'm here to tell you that Susan did not lie about any of it. Hey there, you okay?
Yeah.
Wanda, Jessie is definitely following her around. In the screenshot you see here, this is where, she's talking about where Nick was walking. She's following Nick around, and then she's following Susan around in her car. And then she's giving this information back to Galena. Galena is the one running the group. The same person who Susan has been saying all along. She never changed her story. Susan never has changed her story. That this is the person she knows is doing this to her, is the only person who she got angry with her. She had a Reddit on her. She got angry because she muted her or she blocked her. Susan blocked her. And that started all of this because Galena felt entitled to give Susan her advice. So she came back on another profile to tell Susan the same thing again. And then Susan blocked her again, and it pissed her off. And here we are today in 2026. The same things happening that were happening in 2023. All right. Did you mean to turn the comments off? Or did I accidentally do it?
I did. I did.
Okay. Okay.
There were some issues with some of the comments, so I just shut them off.
Oh, okay. I wasn't paying attention, to be honest. I couldn't
Yeah,
end with them.
it's fine. My moderators, I guess, didn't see it. Anyway.
Right. So I haven't taken those other screenshots yet. I'm going to be honest, but I think we can just talk about it. I want to talk. Oh my gosh, you guys, give me a second. Give me a second. There's a cat fight. That is wild. I'm sorry. Okay.
They stopped sending Nick emails, but I think it's pretty fucked up that that emails during the live threatening to do stuff to the buyer of my home so that they'll back out of the contract.
No, this is what it's sick. It's psychological warfare. This is what she's trying to scare her into shutting up. That's what she's doing. She's trying to scare her into shutting up. Trying to scare me into shutting up. She's been trying to scare me into shutting up. She has been trying to scare me into shutting up since the first live I did. She tried to intimidate me into shutting my mouth. Because I know exactly who's doing it to me. There was nobody else who could have done it to me, you guys. Nobody else had access to me. That's how I knew instantly that Susan was not lying about any of this. When it hit me like a ton of bricks. When she started harassing me a couple days after, when I told her I was no longer going to go live with her, she got angry because I told the truth to the moderators. We shared some of the same moderators. I told the truth to those moderators about what had happened and what was going on, and the fact that I had lent her hundreds of dollars months ago and she had never mentioned it again, even though she was supposedly going to pay me back every month. Okay, I mentioned some of those things. And she got very angry about it. She went and did a live. She told a bunch of lies. She said I had somehow scammed you guys because I brought on a friend of mine who needed help and, talked to you guys about her and, asked if anybody wanted to donate to help her get out of an abusive relationship. Okay. She was trying to get out of the place where she was living. That was it. And she went live and told everybody that I was trying to scam you guys and that somehow we were lying about it. We were making it up. So a couple days go by and I begin getting, okay, so I went live. I went live one time and I was like, no, none of that's true. Obviously I would not scam anybody. And that's when I started getting comments that were basically had my name in it. She started with just my first name, putting my first name in the comments. I was not going by Jenny. When I am obviously, there's no reason to hide my name now, but I was going by a different name. And I came onto this internet with complete anonymity. Nobody knew who I was. And now everybody knows who I am. Everybody. And she makes sure of it. What's that?
I just thought you were a scary bitch.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. I mean, it's unbelievable. She manipulates people left and right. She's still doing it to this day. There are still people believing her somehow.
Well, she's still going after people, trying to turn them on us.
Oh, wow. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. All the time. Every day. It's a new person every day. It's a psychological operation, right? She's never going to stop. She's already promised it, you guys. She promises us both and other people all the time like that she will destroy us. That's her whole point. She has said things to me like, in the beginning, she sent a message saying, you think it's bad now. This is when she had just first started harassing me. She had started finding all of my family's information, messaging them. lying to them about things, trying to tick my family off at me, trying to make my family feel unsafe, sending things to my siblings' homes. Okay. And starting to send things to my home and everything else. I just lost my train of thought. I'm going to be honest. The comments aren't on to remind me exactly where I was going with that. I got to stop because my dogs are a little bit rowdy. Sit down. But this went on and on until it escalated, I guess is where I was going with it. She just started off by kind of taunting me with my name in the comments, and then it gradually rose to where, you know, she had given out my information publicly. She was talking about it. And the only person who had my phone number who got angry with me was Galena. And interestingly, she was harassing me. And again, I had seen this harassment since 2023. I know exactly what these messages look like because she was sending these fake messages to the mod mail on the Reddit to make us believe that Susan was doing this unhinged shit. But it was her. It was her the entire time. And so I already knew what these messages looked like, okay? And so when I started getting them, I knew immediately these are the exact same messages that Galena sent, because it started in 2025. She started harassing me right in the middle of the year. It was in 2025 that it happened, and I saw these messages all the way back in 2023, but I remembered them because they are very easy to remember because they're disgusting, putrid, hateful, scary messages. I knew it could have been nobody other than Galena. She's the only person who knew my number that wanted to harm me. There were only two people who knew my number. It is not up for debate that she is the one of those two people who started harassing me because she got ticked off at me because I told people the truth about her. And you know what? After I told people the truth about her taking that money from me, you know what happened? More people came forward that they had also had money taken from them, that they got tricked into giving her money, that she had come to them to borrow money. Money. Story after story of Galena needing money from somebody and asking.
You want to put up a different screen?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yep. Oh, I was like, okay, here we go.
Did you get screenshots of that video?
Oh my gosh, no. Let me do that. Oh, that's right. I can't get that one up on there. Give me 1 second because I want, and then I'll go do that. But I want this one seen if I can figure it out. 1 second. So I can figure out how to do this. I don't know that I'm going to be able to figure it out. Here we go. This one is just, this is her, okay, you guys. Susan slash Trixie in this is the Discord group. Susan slash Trixie is Galena. Okay. And she says, I don't like that Susan now knows who Jesse is. That bothers me. So again, she's bothered by the fact that that Susan knows who is following her around town. She's not bothered that Jesse's following her around town. She's bothered that Susan knows about it. Okay. And if you can you take over for, I'm going to move it. Which one do you want me to leave you with? And then because I'm going to have to go, to my other phone to do that. Do you want to, let me get it on this other one. Do you want to talk about this one a little bit yourself? Not that one. This one, I did touch on it, but if you want to go over it and then give me just 2 minutes to go do what I need to do. Will that work?
Well, did you get screenshots of that video?
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to do that right now.
Okay.
Okay.
I wasn't sure if that's what you meant or if you meant something more private.
No. No. Well, maybe I'll do that too quickly. No, but I truly, I think I can just send it to myself. I'll go grab it off this phone and I'll send it over to this one.
Okay.
But give me a minute. Okay. Bye.
Yeah. Don't hang up.
No, why?
All right. So, guys, this is a post or comment that Jessie, the girl that's been following me and taking pictures of my car and stuff around town, evidently she saw Nicholas taking a walk. And so she posted this comment. This is where I saw him. Cars always up and down this road. Well, yeah, cars go up and down every road. And this little gold star you see there, kind of almost in the center, just below the arrow, is where my house is. The arrow is where she saw him, so not real far from the house. I mean, is a 33-year-old adult male not allowed to go take a walk? You know, especially when he's trying to get in shape. He's trying to lose weight. He's been basically highly suggested from his doctor that he do so to help strengthen himself and lose the weight. But she posts this in there, and I'm going to go ahead and turn the comments back on. Let's see here. Turn on. Now, if the comments get nasty, wait a minute. I did that wrong. That is not what I wanted to do. Get out of there. Come on. Get out of there. Oh.
You know what would be easier for me is if I could just grab it from this phone and just go away for a minute. So can I put you back on the big screen and just do what I need to do, and I'll just be back in a second? Because it's not letting me send it. It would be a lot easier for me to just pause.
Comments instead of settings, so that I can pull back up the comments. Allow comments. Okay, so comments are allowed again. Oh, that's weird. It was already on. Who did that?
I don't know. I didn't. I wasn't even near my phone.
I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah. Well, I'll be back. It'll just take me a minute this way. This will be a lot easier for me, honestly. So I'll be right back.
Okay. Is that her on the PFP? Oh, what's a PFP?
Profile picture.
Yeah. I don't do good with initials, guys. I'm so stupid. Oh my goodness. Yes, I am. Jojo, I have no clue who that is. Guys, if you've got any suggestions, feel free to private message me. So there is something that we are going to talk about here in a second. If anybody wants to go look at my very first pinned video and then hop back in, that is what we're going to be talking about. So go watch it, and then so hey guys, a lot of you that are familiar with my page know that I've been trolled and hacked into, or at least have heard that. And I'm going to post a video of proof of the hacker. The dumbass went live, and there's a video of it which came into my possession. I'm going to post it after here. Please watch this. Please comment on it. Do all the things to get this pushed out. Save it, share it, whatever. Because people need to know I was not lying and what the truth really is. So, give me a second and I'll attach it to this. Please go watch it all the way through, because that will help with the algorithm and get it pushed out to a whole lot more people. People need to know what's going on, and that this is actually happening to a lot of creators, not just me.
Your days are numbered. And how about a little edit here to say so if we go out of here, and if I were to send this as a screenshot to her or tag her in it, she will definitely freak out. Oh my god, oh my god, hold on.
So, hey guys, a lot of you that are familiar with my page know that